Start reading. I'm confused. My name is Alexandra Verrinder. I'm 15 years old and I live. So confused. I'm not sure what to do.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, you ready?
Okay. My name is Alexandra Verrinder. I'm 15 years old. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just read.
It wasn't moving, so. Yeah. Okay. My name is Alexandra Verrinder. I'm 15 years old and I attend Freedom High School. I grew up in Morristown, New Jersey, in a town called Jefferson. I lived near a lake that was called Lake Shawnee. I wasn't very good at making friends and tended to be a wallflower from grades 3 to 8. God, I can't even read it. Ugh. Sorry. I can't read it, it's blurry.
Oh, can you upload that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just keep going. Okay. I had a hard childhood. My parents divorced when I was 5, and my brother 3. I have 3 siblings altogether, and I am the oldest of all the siblings in my home. My brother is my full brother, and I have 2 half-sisters from when my mom remarried my stepdad. Ugh. But I don't think of them any different than my sisters. After my parents divorced, my father got custody of us, but later they both agreed to have shared custody. My life was hard being the only girl in the house for 9 years, unless you count the several girlfriends my father had over. My father was not a very nice man and hurt both my brother and I. Most of my happy memories from my childhood were either with my brother or my mother. When my brother and I lived in New Jersey with our father, we had a large oak tree in the front of our yard. We didn't try to climb it because it leaned over the road, of course. But there was a large scar in the tree that me and my brother for the longest time thought dinosaurs had made the scratch in our tree. But once we got to school, we learned that it wasn't that, but we still liked to believe. For as long as I could remember, I loved singing. I would sing whenever I could. When I found out about the choirs at school, I joined right away and I have stayed in the choirs ever since. I'm not someone who is known to have many friends, but the few friends I have, I trust in my life, and I will always be there when they need me. I suppose my bad experiences in my childhood have made me that have made me stronger and have made me care much more about the people around me. I still can be shy at times, but once you get to know me, I'm actually sort of crazy, in a good way, I mean. But I'll make a fool out of myself to make my friends laugh when they're down, or I'll share wisdom with them to help them through what is troubling them. Like everybody in my childhood, I've had my bullies and I've had friends that I've trusted stab me in the back. In middle school, I even had my dark times. People ask me about my childhood, and I suppose I really didn't have time to be a kid. I had to do chores. When I got old enough, I was helping cook. I never really had time to hang out with my friends. But when I moved here to Bethlehem to live with my mom a year ago, I feared the same thing might happen, but I was wrong. I met many amazing people here, and it was nothing like back home where I lived most of my life. I felt welcome, like I could be myself and not be hurt for it. Comparing the year that I've lived here, I've changed a lot in a good way. When I grew up, I really want to help people because I know what it's like to feel like no help is coming for you. The jobs I really want to do is be a therapist, a lawyer, or a singer. I know the last one doesn't really seem like it would be a job that helps people, but I know that when I sang, it helped me through some of my darkest times. And I know that music can connect to a person. That's what I want to do. I don't want to sing lyrics off of a paper. I want people to feel the emotion in their hearts and understand that they're not alone and that they can get through this troubling time. Because life will always throw obstacles in your path. We all have the strength to get past it. We just need to believe. And that's what I want to do. I want to help people believe that they can and make sure they know that they aren't alone.